This segment is sponsored by Our Home Magazine.
Joined today by Susan Morgan, managing editor with Our Home Magazine. Susan, we both said we're feeling spectacular in January, and we've got some sights set on 2021. We're talking today about the interior design trends inspired by some recent visits to the High Point furniture market. It's great to see you.
It's great to be here. Thanks, Jessica. So yeah, we have
pleasure.
a lot of trends going on this year, and it seems that most of them are probably inspired by the amount of time we're spending at home. As you probably know, before I get into the trends in furniture and accessories, the colors that we've seen, the colors of the year, for the most part, they're very soothing and calming colors, earth tones, and greens and blues and rust colors. Almost some 70s colors are back, that kind of thing. And that carries through all of the furniture and accessories. So I will back up and say that our reporter Brooke Chappelle spoke with 3 local designers, Jamie Coffey, Tracy DeShazo, and Avery Stefsik. And they were kind enough to tell us what they noticed at High Point Market in October. The first one would be casual, very casual, comfortable surroundings, natural materials like wicker, sisal rugs, woven lampshades. I mean, things that just bring nature into the home, cotton fabrics, things like that.
Susan, do you find that, I'm always curious, I'm hearing nature, you've mentioned that a few times. And of course, because we've been inside, we've been spending time outside in our yards and in our own home spaces, and we're bringing that inside. Do you find that typically design trends are inspired that quickly? Or is this something, and is it by the every person that sort of pushes up to the top? Are you managing up, or are these trends coming to, the common good and influencing that way?
Yeah, I think in this case, it's probably to the common good. A lot of times, and in the past, surely it was down, from the editors down. They would say, oh, we saw this, and this is what's going to be in your house this year. But that's not like that anymore. This year, I think they may have been heading that way, but I think the pandemic kind of rushed that along. And as you can see, as I said, with the colors, people have been spending time in their homes. They're learning they have to be flexible spaces because they have to function as exercise rooms or homework rooms or offices or playrooms. They have to do a lot of different things. So, and they've also been looking at the things in their homes, as we said the last time I was on, that are bothering them, that have been bothering them, and they're deciding to take care of it. And they're looking for things that make them feel good and comfortable in their house.
That makes sense. Yeah, you're right. We're spending that time. And now, even as we approach a year ago, that many of us really began spending this incredible amount of time at home, working from home, you may have made adaptations then that now you're re-examining. And now that's kind of coming together.
And what you said is true. We are, it has caused many of us to spend more time outside in our gardens and reevaluate how we use that space as well. So I think homes have had a renaissance almost in appreciation because we've had to be there so much. But other trends that we saw were curvy furniture, like sofas that almost feel like they're going to give you a hug, or chairs, kind of envelop you. There's also wallpaper with huge oversized patterns. And then also florals. If you think about chintz, like I think a lot of people associate floral chintzes with England, but and they were really hot in the 80s and 90s, but they've kind of died down. They're back. So florals, things that make people feel good, I guess, is basically it. And then also antique pieces with weathering. Things that look like they've been lovingly worn over the years. There's a new trend called Grand Millennial, where people who have, for a while, people have been going with more modern stuff, like, and now people are realizing, oh, I like some of those touches that I saw in my grandmother's house, and that's why they're calling it Grand Millennial. But so you will see probably over the next couple of years the brown furniture coming back. Plus you can get great deals in thrift stores and antique shops and consignment shops on that stuff. It's great.
Yeah.
So
Well, we will be poring over the current issue. January, February is on newsstands now. We'll get a look ahead in this current issue, as you said, of the colors of the year, and those design trends. Thanks for making time for us.
oh, thanks for having us.
Absolutely, our pleasure. Grand Millennial is definitely something that I wrap my arms around. It's all the little trinkets and the items. So I'm glad. I feel like, okay, I'm on trend now. So
You can see that behind my head. I have that as well. So
good. It's one we can all embrace. Plus a couch that hugs you. Who wouldn't want that right now?
right, exactly. Nice and cozy. So,
Susan, thank you so much.
thanks, Jessica. Have a great day.
You too.
Find Our Home Magazine on newsstands today or subscribe at richmondmagazine.com/home. You'll find them on Facebook at Our Home Magazine and on Instagram at Our Home Mag. And please stay tuned. We'll be right back.